right, hello everybody. Welcome to another riveting edition of Bee's World. Um, Today, I kind of want to address a topic that a lot of us deal with seemingly quite frequently. Um, what I'm talking about is death and how we deal with it and what helps us cope and all that stuff. So just to catch you up, John and I just moved back from London. This is my little aside. We just moved back from London and we are in our respective parents' houses, which isn't the most conducive thing to a relationship, but we're really blessed that we, have such supporting parents that have let us come back in under their roof and, just kind of get ourselves acclimated to being back in Raleigh and the job hunt, which is actually going quite well for John and not so well for me. But I have faith that, whatever's about to happen to me is going to be good and going to justify this crap job search that I've been doing for the past 3 months. So, okay, back to the topic for today, which is death and how we deal with it. I have it in my mind that I don't think the American culture really addresses death on it's just not something that we really discuss. It's kind of pushed under the tablecloth, I feel. And it's something, that happens all the freaking time. And it should be something that the kids know about, and I don't think that you need to sugarcoat it. Because, I never got, from what I remember, I don't remember ever really being educated on death. So when it started happening that my friends and loved ones started passing away, I had to kind of develop and create my own ways of dealing with it, which is what I ultimately want to share with you today. Back in 2009, my confirmation leader, Bear, and, no offense to the religious people out there, but I don't really, now that I've gotten older, I don't, says the Catholic schoolgirl, I don't really subscribe to a particular religious doctrine. I believe that God is in all of us, but who I consider God, or what I consider God, is probably quite different from you if you are a religious person. I consider God to be the universal energy that connects us all. I think that, in my life, I've experienced, that whole, what, the law of attraction and just things like that. I gotta show you this really quick. My dog and cat are having a love affair. Sorry. Okay, so for example, I'll give you an example and maybe that'll kind of help you to understand what my jumbled brain cannot seem to get out in complete sentences. When I was going to NC State, there was this girl and she was walking and she just had her head down like this and her shoulders were kind of hunched and she was just walking like this and it seemed very doomy and gloomy, and I'm, for the most part, a really almost annoyingly positive person. And so I thought to myself, well, what can I do that would maybe kind of shift her energy for the day, because her energy was so down, and you could almost like feel pain like just upon entering her like force field. And so I was like, well, she looks really cute. You know, I'm a girl. And I was like, hey, I think that your dress is really cute. You know, you look really pretty. Sorry, I know that that's random and I'm just a stranger, but I just thought I'd let you know. And she was like, oh, okay, well, thanks. And yeah, it was awkward as crap for like about a half a second. But then, as I started walking my way and she started walking her way, and I turned around and I looked, she had gone from like this posture to walking with her head up high and her shoulders back. And, you know, you could just see the shift. So it was me putting my energy onto her and like giving her a compliment. And I think that that's God, you know? So anyway, back to this book that Bear got me. Churchill, you need to be quiet. Shh, I'm making a vlog. So back to this book. I started in 1999 doing this book, and I actually started it. It says, I'm going to try to begin my journey of faith in this book today. This was written on April 25th, 1999. By the 26th, I had given up on that, and I decided that I was going to make it an obituary book, which is kind of morbid, but it's my way of keeping people's memories alive, and it's been so ridiculously therapeutic for me in my journey of understanding death, that I do want to share it with you, because I think that maybe if more people started doing this, you know, not only are you keeping these people alive, because I think, you know, all we want out of life is to really be remembered. And, you know, this is me remembering always. I mean, and it doesn't matter if the person was super, super close, like your best friend or your aunt and uncle, or if they were just somebody that lived down your street that you saw all the time. You know, somebody that maybe you had some story about. It helps, and it... Okay, so anyway, let me just start. This is a girl named Erin Chafee that passed away when we were 16. We were the same age. And she passed away back when we were in high school. She lived in my neighborhood. I didn't particularly know her, but it was something that was really close, and kind of just threw me off, because it was somebody that went to my high school. And I just kind of, starting with her, I kind of kept it alive for everybody that I knew that had passed. And it's my way. I write a little bit about how I felt about that person and what I remember about them. That's my friend Will. And it's just, it's really helped. This was my really good friend Jillian. I didn't I didn't have the paper to cut out her obituary, but, and then most recently, this is my friend Eddie that just passed away. And so it's on the heels of that I felt compelled to share with you this book that I've been keeping, because for me it's been a really, really great way to deal with the emotions and, you know, just the heartbreak that comes from anybody passing away. And so, with that being said, I hope that this has been somewhat helpful, and, you know, maybe you could take something away from it. And yeah, that's about it. So thanks for listening, and please click subscribe. I know that my vlogs are all over the place, which is just a testament to my personality, which is I'm all over the place. So yeah, anyway, I hope you guys all have a safe and blessed day. All right, take care.